Three guys sitting in a dark room that smells like bad cucumbers.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Inconceivable!
Now featuring 11 listeners.
This is the Unique Geek.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25.
This is the Unique Geek.
And welcome to another edition of 50 Days of DragonCon, the podcast. If you don't press the go live button, you don't go live.
Oh,
That's
is
what
that
happens.
what happened?
That's what happens.
That's what happens? Good to know.
There are
I'm so glad we're
two
pros
things.
at doing this.
Two things. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. John, you
I
can do
could
better than that.
Yeah.
Well,
and
at
then
least
there's Ryan.
at least he did hit
with the hand.
record.
Yeah, well, so my first take was
So-
my first take was way better.
Well, it was way louder. So,
And yes, hi Don.
Hi,
yeah,
everybody.
So we're back. We're
back?
not sure if we have a guest tonight, so we're going to go
We're
ahead and
supposed
just
to.
start, and we'll see.
and
Go ahead.
and hopefully something hasn't happened. But John,
Mm-hmm.
John.
Whoops,
What?
I muted you. It's been a while since we've done this.
John, we had a dry run yesterday
Excuse-
too, and you are just not doing well.
Yeah. Sarah says she likes your hair.
Thank you. I like my hair too. I like it. Okay. All right.
And
so
Steve is lying.
of
as all
course,
Canadians do.
my
my favorite- and by
Canadians
the
are
way,
very
spelled it
honest
with-
and very polite,
Spelled it with a U, which
which
I
is
don't.
how we spell
I don't
it.
recognize. I do not recognize it at all.
Honey, you don't recognize regular spelling, so I don't know what you're talking about. So
What are we doing here? What is this
I
thing that
have
we
to
do?
actually, yeah, I know. How does this thing work? I have to actually send our guest because he can't find his email from what I can tell.
Okay. Well, you keep
Which
doing
is kind
that.
of funny.
I'll,
No, I'm doing it. I just copied it, and here we go. And John,
Yes.
there are professionals on the app.
There are pros on the app. Steve
There
was
are.
pointing out that the rest of the world knows how to spell favorites.
Right.
Apparently, we do not.
And whoops, I'm gonna get rid of that. Look, oops, no, can you see it? I think it's
can
too
barely
bright.
see it, but
There we go. I'll tie it sideways. Oop, there we
I
go.
don't know if I'm
That's
supposed
my
to see
name.
That text.
That's Lee Bennett Connor. And there's another one. Hold on. And there's
yeah, David
John
Boop.
Patel. Whoops,
David
no,
Boop.
that was there's John Patel. Damn it.
Yes. We are
There's John
listed
Patel.
as
So-
professionals, which clearly we are.
Is
I don't
very,
know-
very
I
sweet.
don't know what other impression anyone could get from this other than we're professionals.
Yes.
Only at DragonCon. Oh, by the way, Sarah wants to know if the app is out. And yeah, it is. It's just not the right
Okay,
one.
so here's going to be the deal, folks. For every person who asked me if the app is out before it comes out, which you can ask me when it's 2 weeks out. But here's the deal. If you do it too many times, I'm going to start charging you. And I'm going to find you at con, because I'm going to be there. I'm going to find you at con, and I'm going to make you give $5 to charity every time. $5.
You're gonna
Or
force
if
people
you've
to pay.
only done it a
Uh-oh.
couple of times. No, I probably can't force people to do that. But I can make you feel guilty about asking too early, Sarah Rose. So that means you need to have a really, really big drink, the kind that's going to make you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go potty.
Now, just
Yes.
real quick. But she said there was professionals on the app. That's what you said. So those are your words.
Did I say that? They're professionals on the website.
And Ryan does ask again, is the app out? And then immediately asks, who is the charity this year?
The charity this year is Project Open Hand. I already
Project
looked it up.
what?
Project Open Hand.
Open hand. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like the way
isn't
you
it?
slap me.
I never ever slap you.
With an open hand. No. it's
I
always with
never
a closed
ever
fist.
slap you. You are so mean. so mean. All these people are going to think like I'm evil, and I'm not.
You pretty much are. Hey, but you know what, Ali?
Keep it up.
So we're doing a little bit of time traveling here.
Yes, we are.
Because unless you're in the room with us right now.
Yeah.
Which in room I'm using in the sense that we've come to know it since 2020. That we're recording this before we recorded several other episodes.
Right.
Oh, Joe disappeared. He was just here. I was about to put him in.
Okay. So.
Oh, there. Nope. He's back again. So I guess my point is that, yeah, we're doing this backwards.
Well, John, no, we're doing them so early. See, we're very early, and we're recording them now so that we have lots of them ready to go on day 50. See, so we're already ahead of ourselves.
That's what we say. However, that's never what happens.
But it is this time.
For this one episode, sure.
No.
And by the way,
hi.
speaking of someone who knows a little bit about, having something recorded and then seeing it much later.
Yeah.
We got Joe Crow. Joe Crow, how you doing?
Hi, Joe.
He's driving as he records this.
It actually looks like he's sitting in his it actually looks like he's sitting in his driveway, and he is going to probably have heat stroke if he's in Atlanta today.
Oh,
or in Florida, wherever he is.
I am at a rest area upon the interstate because I got a weird excuse, and here it is. I say weird. What I mean is awesome. My excuse is I'm going to announce pro wrestling.
Whoa! Oh, right now.
Real pros? Real pro wrestling? Where are you going?
There is a weekly show in Gadsden, Alabama, like an hour or two, maybe 2 hours out of Atlanta, and I'm the announcer, and I'm going to be introducing the people and interviewing the crazy people with the steel chairs and that kind of thing.
Oh, really?
That is super cool. Now, do you also do that at DragonCon too? Do you or no?
No.
I know some of the people that do that show, but usually I'm so booked up doing my other stuff that I've not had time.
Well,
to do
and
stuff
it's on
at the
Thursday
DragonCon
night.
Wrestling show.
Right, and it's on Thursday night, and on Thursday night you are doing things for your track. And what track is that again?
Yeah.
Okay, John, what is that?
Usually
it sounds like the Triffids are eating Joe.
Oh, and we lost him. He got body slammed by 5G.
I hope he didn't get hit over the head with one of those metal tables. But, okay, but John,
preview.
That was a preview.
That's what that was.
He'll come back. As hopefully.
Again,
if not,
first episode back. I know that this may be like the third or fourth one that you hear.
Or 12.
But this is the first episode back, just so you're aware.
Whenever. Whatever you need. So, yeah. But yes, I know. And John, it's going to be so much fun this year. It's going to be fun. You know why?
Why? Because Joe's back.
Because well, no, he's not.
Joe's.
Joe, we might not be able to do this with you today.
Joe disagrees with everything we say. And
Joe?
Also agrees with everything we say, all at the same time.
Hello!
Again.
I couldn't ask for a better first episode recording.
This isn't the first one, John.
I mean, no, we've been doing this for eons.
Yeah, always. So, Joe, you are going to Anniston, Alabama, which is just woohoo Funville. Yeah, I've been to Anniston. So you're going to Anniston. But yes, you don't do it because what do you usually... First of all, what track are you, Joe? Just for those people that haven't listened to us before or ever come to DragonCon before, because there are people who will be coming for the first time this year.
And we welcome those people. They are going to have a blast. a crazy good time. There's literally 800 things to do all the time.
Yep.
And the one thing that I'm in charge of, and with my buddy Gary Mitchell, my co-director, we are in charge of the American Sci-Fi Classics track, which covers sci-fi movies and TV from like 10 roughly years ago to back to the beginning of recorded science fiction, I guess.
That's very good. That's probably true.
As long as it's American, right?
Oh yeah. No, none of them furters. None of them
foreigners.
Them British people.
Canadian sci-fi.
And it's not Star Wars, and it's not Star Trek.
Correct. Whole different section of the DragonCon.
And by the way, yes, it is those Canadians, and we are very, very thankful for Vancouver and Toronto for.
It's interesting how many
support.
American sci-fi
classic
shows are from
there.
In Vancouver.
Yeah.
No, Canada is the best. Vancouver has the pound for pound. Vancouver, where we went from a honeymoon. Vancouver has the prettiest people on the planet. Everyone there, leather jackets, beautiful, gorgeous people.
I mean, yes, it's also got amazing food. It really has some excellent. If you ever are in Vancouver, and again, it seems like Joe's being eaten by triffids, but if you're ever in Vancouver, there's a great place called Delilah's, or there used to be a place called Delilah's. Hopefully it's still there, and it was one of the best meals I've ever had. So, Joe.
Yes.
I have found 4 new things this year that are so between you. It's on our
just
wavelength.
Between you two?
No, it's just on our wavelength.
We'll check out for a second.
Tubi and Pluto and Freevee and the what was CBS All Access is now Paramount Plus. They have all those old movies, old TV shows. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think Joe, what she's asking is, do you for your track, do you just have several TVs, just turn them on to one of those streaming platforms and then walk out of the room?
Yeah, I just leave. I just
enjoy Quantum Leap. See you later.
See you later.
It's like, good night, everybody. I just go and hang out I just go hang out and eat $7 hamburgers there in the atrium. That's it.
No, that works. Don't eat those $7 hamburgers. You can go somewhere right around the corner and get just better hamburgers for less than $7.
Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah. E. coli. But what I was also going to ask you is, what new show do you have this year? New for you, because now it's old.
I believe that we are still in charge of Smallville after last year was year 1 for Smallville for us. So
okay.
We'll still be doing some a Smallville thing or two. Of course, the celebrity guests have not all been announced yet. I'm guessing since we've got so many Smallville people last year, we won't be getting them back this year, but we'll still talk about it. Smallville is like 13 years long.
It's forever. It was forever, wasn't it?
And you, because of the massive amount of shows, areas that you have under the classic sci-fi, there's not enough panels to do that. But you've come up with an ingenious to handle everything. But you've come up with an ingenious way over the years to have a couple of panels that can cover many topics, but not in the way you would normally think. How do you do that, Joe? Are you still having a roll-up panel this year?
Here's how we do it, and thank you for asking. Yes.
I should have asked the other question first. Go on.
It's called.
Thank God Joe's number 1. Thank God.
It's called roll a panel. It is a lightning round for an hour where we put 20 movies or TV shows on a list, and we put them on a giant size 20-sided die, and the audience members roll the die, thus determining what we talk about for like 3 minutes. And then we'll cover the heck out of as much as we can do for whatever movie, whatever topic that is, for 3 to 5 minutes maybe. And the audience gets to play along. It's crazy. Thank you, Zan.
And how do you decide which shows go on the roll-a-panel die?
We usually kind of do. It's pretty somewhat specific, I guess. We'll just take like a whole year. Like this year, we're doing 1982. So we picked 20 things from 82 that we're not doing full panels of elsewhere, and then we're just going to throw them on the die and have a panel up there, and the audience, of course, can chime in, and we'll just get after it that way.
That's cool. So 82 would be 40 years ago, Lee.
No, it isn't. 40. No, it's not.
40.
Nah.
So Joe's real job at DragonCon is just to show how old we really are. Is what I think. It's just a gauge. If your show's an American Sci-Fi, you may be.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, right. You might be old if. Yeah.
What we like to say at the classics track is we don't like to use the word old. We use the word awesome. And for example,
I'm good with that, Joe. Yeah.
For example, the way we do it is it hurts my back when I climb stairs, and that is because I'm so awesome. Just like that.
I like that. That's a good way to put it. I do. I don't even know what are shows in 82. I'm actually going to have to look it up, but I dropped my phone, and I'll go get it in a second. But yeah, because you're also going to hear me be awesome when I lean down to try to get my phone and go, awesome. Yeah.
Zan had a question about the roll-a-panel dice each year. So you build new roll-a-panel dice every year, right? And then what happens to the old ones if you do that?
For a while now, we kind of got some sad news this year.
Uh-oh.
Sorry to laugh at the sad news, but at that very moment, Joe disappeared.
Joe. Yeah.
So apparently,
yeah.
I'm hoping that's not the sad news.
And actually, that did hurt my back. This is really sad. Ow.
Let's be clear. I literally strained my back the other day bending over to pick up a piece of paper.
Yeah. Well, good.
And he's back.
We think he's back.
He had some bad news and then decided not to tell us by running
away. And then now he's back. Yeah. So what's up, Joe?
We have we had a very cool dude who made our dice custom for us every single year. His name was Mike Dixon, and very, very sad news. He has passed away this year.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah,
so sorry for him and his family. Yeah.
He is one of our favorite people, and if you knew him, just the funniest, coolest dude. And in place of him doing the dice for us, we just found a big old inflatable D20 on Amazon, and we're doing it. We're just everybody's gonna roll it around like a beach ball. Instead.
Very cool.
But go ahead.
No, I said very cool. Keep going.
What we did with the D20s, the custom D20s every year was after each panel, where we used them, we would auction them off for the DragonCon charity. And we've got the charity a ton of bucks that way. And it's just a very cool keepsake because you get to try to squeeze it into your overhead bin when you're flying home. So,
well, if it's inflatable now,
whoever had to do that.
Well, now if it's inflatable, it'll be a little easier, right, John?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, and you can get like people to sign it easier.
See, exactly.
If it's inflatable.
There you go. And
See?
then you can sell it off again.
So,
there you go.
All right, so I just looked up what were the
and
movies.
by the way, sorry to hear about the loss of magic.
Yes, we are.
That is very, very unfortunate.
Super good.
I have seen many of those amazing die, and they were kind of awesome. They really were, and they were huge. So I looked up what movies were done in 1982, and we had Tron, the original, The Thing,
Yeah.
the remake, Blade Runner, which one of the many versions
Which
of
original
it?
is it?
Which original of the original director's
Yeah.
cut,
Joe,
theatrical,
that's a good
whatever.
question. Hold on. Let's stop right there. Joe,
Okay.
do you actually, is Blade Runner actually under American classics, American sci-fi classics? Because it's literally been re-released and redone multiple times. And if it is in your track, which versions do you get to do? Do you have to do each one individually?
I think what we're probably going to do is just do 1 hour on each version. So that'll be like a day and a half.
3 minutes on each version. I think. And
Well, see, it's really just until Regina says other or whoever says otherwise that you can't do your entire track is just
Blade Runner version.
constant Blade Runner versions.
Yep. And the other name, the first movie I ever stood in line for in my little tiny town in Newberry, South Carolina.
That's okay. Go ahead and say
He's
it.
gone. My little E.T. the Extraterrestrial came out in '82.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
That is true.
That's inaccurate. That can't be accurate. Nope. Sorry. The internet's
Sorry.
lying to you.
82.
You know there's lots of lies on the internet.
Yeah, but that was the first movie I ever had to stand in line for in my hometown in Newberry, South Carolina. The first time ever to stand in line for a movie. Yep. There you go. Wow. And the show that was then during those periods. Okay, I'm telling you, man, it sounds like Triffids are eating her. But the
it might be the echo of us talking. Being. Oh, he's frozen.
We'll see if he's back. We see
solves
his
the
nice
problem.
little face, but I don't think he can talk. But the TV show I saw from '82 when I quickly looked this up was Voyagers, which I loved. I thought Voyagers was the coolest show. And then
Voyagers? What was Voyagers about? Oh no!
oh, for God's sakes, that hate this right now. Voyagers, if Joe can tell it, I'm
I
hoping.
keep adjusting his microphone and see if I can get rid of it, but I don't seem to be able to get rid of it.
Okay, Voyagers was... So Voyagers was the show that kind of pretended to teach you about history. It was Quantum Leap for the middle school set.
I recall that now. Was it like only one, or was it 2 seasons? 1 or 2 seasons? It wasn't a lot.
Wasn't a lot. I want to
No.
say it was only one because the gentleman died. The star.
Yeah. He died.
John Eric
and-
Hexum. Yep.
That's correct. However, he died after the conclusion of Voyagers.
Oh, he did.
was
Okay.
He was in an action show after Voyagers was over, and that is where he unfortunately met his
Oh, okay. That was it.
passage.
Yeah.
But yeah, Voyagers. I want to say 2 seasons. But I could be wrong
Per
about
this, it says 1, but
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not. So,
that.
but yeah, he played Phineas Bogg.
Yeah,
then-
and it was a good name.
Mino Pellucci played
Nino Ferrucci, man.
Jeffrey Jones, which is a name that is now kind of in infamy due to an actor later in life. But hey, let's not go there.
There was another question. Uberhaven or Umberhaven. I just see what I want to see. Is there a different role panel for movies versus TV shows?
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
first
What we
episode
do
back.
is,
I mean, third episode back.
usually it's we'll do like a TV panel, a TV roller panel, and then a movie roller panel. So we'll do 2 separate panels with 2 separate die.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
There was also something called The Phoenix that was on ABC, but I don't even remember this.
Leah's just now gone into the Wikipedia rabbit hole.
Dungeons and Dragons. That was the year the cartoon came out. I remember that one.
Advanced.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh,
though, wasn't it
wow.
called?
Okay.
Yeah. Where
It's
so
called
it
Advanced
says.
Dungeons and Dragons,
I don't
right?
know. Yeah.
Okay. You've
I
given
don't
me
remember.
an idea because I did not. We have not planned on doing a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon panel, but now we're gonna, because that show was great.
It was. And it had the voice of Donnie Most.
Yeah,
I guess it was
like
just
everyone was
Dragons
like-
and Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, never mind. I was for whatever reason in my head I thought it was actually called Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but whatever. I know that there
and
is
it also
the
had a
game.
baby unicorn.
It
Baby
did have
unicorn.
a baby unicorn.
Yes, it did.
It did. I
Um,
remember
Okay,
that.
so yeah, we're totally doing, like I say, so all day Friday and half the day Saturday, we're going to do Blade Runner panels.
I think that sounds about right. Yep.
And then we'll do a Dungeons and Dragons panel once those are through. That's
Yeah.
the plan.
I think that's a good plan. I kind of like them all the time. I mean,
More-
and
more on the roll panel questions. Are they always on the last day? I went to the first one for the first time last
yeah.
year, and I think it was on a Monday.
Yeah, we
It
like to, we think it kind of, we always put it one on a Monday because it kind of encapsulates. We think it kind of puts a nice bow on DragonCon. It's a fun thing to come and do on while everybody's packing up their stuff and while we're kind of sadly or exhaustedly getting ready for DragonCon to be over.
it's also really easy to roll a big die when you're hungover as well, which many people may be on that day.
From what
It
I
keeps.
Oh.
See.
He's gone again.
This is not.
We'll go ahead and wrap up with him when he comes back. Sarah Rose actually wants a musical / theater panel, roll a panel.
And Sarah, here's how you should do that. Go to Sci-Fi Classics. Hold on. At DragonCon.org and tell Joe that, because he has his own. So Joe, we're
gonna wrap with you because you're going in and out. But let's get some good information from you first before you head completely out. Plus, you've also got to go limber up your vocal cords.
and
Sure.
practice ducking so you don't get a chair
Practice
thrown
ducking.
at you.
Now, do you ever get involved in the actual fight?
Believe it or not, yes.
I
I
believe it.
was
It's wrestling.
in a battle royal just a few weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I didn't win.
No offense, Joe, but
But-
I'm not surprised.
And
No,
Joe, by the
no,
way,
No
we're
offense to
having
you.
a
No
great
offense. Look,
view.
you and I both,
There you
we'd
go.
get beat. I'm just saying.
Really, what it did was I just hid in the corner. and
Until you
then,
realized there was just a rope there.
what have I done? And then I escaped. Everything is
And
fine.
then
I'm okay.
Good.
Um,
Who's the playbill tonight?
It is. I believe we're having a 2 out of 3 fall championship match. We may be having a ladder match. And our little where we do our show is inside a mall. So what we've done is
It's the only thing in malls these days. That and
Yeah,
Demigorgons.
well, exactly. There's nothing else.
Right.
Back in the olden times, there were movie theaters inside malls where our little company.
Oh no!
And Joe's gone.
Body
we
slammed
are.
again. And
he's
from the
gone.
top rope comes the internet.
So we will get Joe back on later this season. Before one time when he's at home.
If he does pop back in, let's just really quick get his where his room is located and the information on his where they can get more information.
Right,
that kind of thing.
get more information.
I think he might be coming back. Thanos. I think Zan was onto something. Thanos is just snapping him in and out of existence.
Yeah, that. Hey, you know what? The poor man is in Alabama.
Joe,
So-
before we lose you again, let's get the location of your track and where people can get more information on your track. If you could hear us.
Can you hear us, Joe? Where's your track located, Joe?
Go to facebook.com/groups/American Sci-Fi Classics. And our physical location is in the basement of the Marriott.
Do they, the place that used to have absolutely zero Wi-Fi, but it is my understanding it's gotten a little better now.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. There you go.
And your information may be coming from last year when there was less people there too. So, yeah,
That's true. You never know.
All right.
All right. Bye, Joe.
Joe, we're gonna let you go. Try to not get something busted over the top of your head. We're gonna hang out here with our friends that are watching live. Bye, Joe. That are watching live. We actually do want to play a game tonight. If everyone wants to join in, it's gonna be Jackbox once again.
It is now, John.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you been looking forward to this year?
So, as we discussed earlier, meaning a previous episode that has not been recorded yet.
I know exactly.
I didn't attend last year. As lots of people didn't.
Things happened. Life happened.
Yeah. Lots of stuff happened.
Lots of stuff.
So this year I'm just looking forward to seeing, more folks. Seeing the folks that I have not seen in a while. Lee, this year, as we discussed before, is an episode that has not been recorded yet.
Not yet. It has been recorded, but it's a little.
No.
It's a little sneak.
I don't mind telling everyone. No, this is the first episode being played in the third. Whatever. Continuity is not my friend. You watch enough Marvel films and then also Time Traveler's Wife, and you start to
then you
think,
get really
time really has no meaning, right?
Time has no meaning anymore.
No, this year's new for you because it's the first time in 15 plus years that you're not a director. 25. Well,
25 that I'm not on staff
is more than 15.
That is true. It's 25 that I've not been on staff. It will be. This would be 20 since I haven't been a director. So I will be in other rooms other than the extract room. Although Jenny says they got duct tape and it'll depend on if she'll let me out.
Well, now
we'll see what happens.
First of all, I don't know if Sarah's sad that you're not a director, but I think
hey, Jenny and Deb are awesome.
We are, but I'm also happy that you're getting to go out and see the world again.
I get to go see panels. Like I get to go and see Joe on Thursday night. I get to go. Wow.
And
I get to go to the Puppet Slam.
Your many years of service.
Thank y'all.
Good luck. Good luck in getting to the Puppet Slam. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't discourage anyone from trying, but that is. But yeah. So what am I looking forward to? I mean, really, just seeing everyone.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. I mean, truth be told, at this point, I'm like 90% sure I'm attending in person, but there's always a possibility that something else comes up. And Joe just sent us an email or thing, said sorry for the rotten connection. You guys are the best. Find us at DragonCon American Sci-Fi Classics track. We certainly will, Joe. We'll try and get you back on for a few minutes sometime in the future to go over things that we missed. We always love having Joe. We appreciate him.
Yes.
It was sort of a last minute record here, so we do appreciate him taking time out.
And we didn't know he was going to Anniston. We wouldn't have asked him.
Yeah, we wouldn't have asked him if he was.
If we knew he was going to.
He needs to concentrate.
Because he's driving. That's important.
Oh, well, the driving part. I thought just, Alabama.
Oh, going to Alabama? No, it's all right.
We love Alabama.
I'll get to see lots of people on fan panels, Zion. I'll get to see lots of people in an audience. I get to come back. Joe and Gary, Sarah Rose just said Joe to come back with Gary. And just want to let y'all know, the Joe already talked about the Facebook page. They also have a YouTube channel. That track has been great this year in doing ongoing
They don't let up.
panels all the time. They didn't let up. They have not let up.
It's the track that what DragonCon eventually will be is just 365 days a year.
No, John.
We're going to expand to 7 this year. That's my understanding.
Oh, I'm gonna kick you. I can't wait. And then Regina's gonna kick you for 7 days. I can't wait. But no, right. So, but they have done a great job. So if you want to see more of Joe and Gary and many of their minions, that's the best place to go is to go to their Facebook page or go to their YouTube page. They're the same name. So, woohoo! All right, John.
Do you want to play the game? Let's play the game.
I think we should play the game.
All right. So let's see. What do we got today? Oh, we're going to play Dictionarium.
All right.
All right. It's Tuesday to Tuesday, according to Sarah, officially. Tuesday to Tuesday. Officially.
No, it's not. Sarah, you are not the official person on that. Nor is John, no matter what he thinks he is.
So,
all right,
if you want to play, let's make sure that we can still hear the audio. That would be the other thing that's been.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun yesterday.
I assume some of you can hear that music, right?
I can't.
You can't?
I can.
Oh, can. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to join us today in today's game, we have head over to Jackbox TV, enter the room code that's listed there on the screen. Steve has made it in. It's a PRTK for those of you that are watching live. If you're listening to this recorded, that means nothing to you. But hey, sometimes we give you enough notice to that we're going to be live on Facebook and or Twitch I should say our YouTube channel. We try to YouTube, whatever.
I didn't know we did. I really
did.
did.
There's one of those feeds too. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
What I was trying to say was, if you follow us on Facebook or whatever, we like to play games with our guests, and obviously Joe can't do that today.
And I am so glad you said that, because I would have left out a couple of words with that, and then it's just a double or triple entendre, and we don't need that yet. It's too early.
Hey, if someone in the Tuesday checkout is a new Monday checkout.
I will tell you, if you
Tuesday,
can afford
Wednesday,
to stay, I will tell you right now, if you can afford to stay Monday night, Tuesday checkout is a gajillion times easier than Monday checkout.
All right, so we're gonna play Dictionarium tonight. We usually play something from Jackbox. Well, actually, okay, so there's a long history of this, and those are not gonna bore anybody with it. I used to do this myself with all the random trivia cards I have here. And then the pandemic hit, and then I couldn't go get more trivia cards because I didn't want to go outside.
Because you didn't have enough already.
Yeah. Someone's asking. So I guess someone over on Twitch, because we're posting. We're for the first time going live on Twitch at the same time, because someone asked last year to do it. What is DragonCon? Oh boy.
I can give you DragonCon.
For you.
No. Hold on.
Go ahead.
DragonCon. I got the handy dandy internet right here. DragonCon is the largest multimedia popular cultural convention focusing on science fiction and fantasy, gaming, comics, literature, art, music, and film in the universe. Call us a phenomenon. Call us one of the most well-attended pop culture conventions in the country. Call us the most fan fun you can have in 5 days. DragonCon is where you want to be on Labor Day weekend. I read very nicely in a nice voice too.
And they laughed at your handy dandy.
Handy dandy. Well, it says handy dandy. It actually does, doesn't it?
It literally says that. Okay, well, there you go.
Wait. No, I said handy dandy. That was me. Oops.
You did, okay. And also someone asked, that's a loaded question. Or Steve pointed out, asking which
that's a loaded question. But
yeah, so it's the first time on Twitch. So that's, I think that people will randomly see you over there, so that's probably why.
Hi, Twitch. But we would also do this as a podcast. It's because John likes to film us that we do it this way. So we're trying to remember that there are people that might just be listening and not watching us. And so that means John is going to read out questions and answers, correct,
Yes,
John?
that's what we're going to do. So we'll go ahead and get started because we got enough people to at least play.
Sure.
I know this is last minute posting, but I guess my point was earlier, before this all happened, was if you follow us on Facebook, you'll get notices of when we're recording and live, and we'd love to have you come on and comment and everything, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, we would. And we like emails and text messages and voicemails and everything like that.
They said the lovely voiced lady doesn't remember what she said.
No, that's true. My brain don't work no more.
All right,
I'm
so
old.
let's go ahead and start Dictionarium.
Start it.
If anybody can't hear it, let me know.
Hello, welcome to the Dictionarium. I'm your host, European person. Check you people out. In the Dictionarium, you will get a word you haven't heard before. You're going to define it, create a synonym, and use it in a sentence.
Oh,
You
Lord
vote,
help
you
me.
laugh, yada yada, it's a game. If you want to play along, join the audience by entering the room code. Let's get started. First things first, I am assigning you a word.
So those of you playing along,
Write down a definition that you think fits this word.
you will see a definition or see a
I found this
new
word
word.
clogging up my favorite whistle. I'm a gym teacher on the side.
what do you call it? You'll find something on your device there. In the meantime, I just sort of vamp. And Zan says she can't get in, even though I do see her name on there.
Many words have Latin
try again.
origins, so this part is easier if you speak fluent Latin.
All right, yeah, so while we're waiting for everyone to fill out their devices there, a little bit about what you should expect in the coming weeks. Again, more directors will be interviewing, track directors, that is. What do you call it? You can follow us over at theuniquegeek.com, TheUniqueGeek.com.
Hit submit! Time is almost up.
Also, as always, you can leave comments on our comment line, 813-3210-TUG. That's 813-3210-TUG, the Unique Geek, or 884. You can replace him for TUG. Leave a comment there. All right, here we go.
Show me the definitions.
Okay, so the word is clar, and the definition is the sticky substance on... Oops. Definitely not Superman's first name. It's another for clar. The mysterious thing that surgeons found among your organs, but she took it out and decided not to tell anyone. A clotted ga, part of Klingon. Let's see. What a
Cuisine.
bar is after many beers is a clar. Okay.
And
One's
now
goodness.
it's time to vote. Pick your favorite definition
Okay, I
and
think-
quietly admire the rest.
I think the one I got cut off on was the sticky substance on stairs.
And remember, you
up to
can
the
award
consuite.
bonus points to the ones that stole your heart.
Clar. The sticky substance on stairs up to the consuite. That mystery thing that surgeons found nestled among your organs, but she just took it out and decided not to tell anyone. A clotted ga, part of Klingon cuisine. What a bar is after. What a bar is after many beers. That's what I was trying to say. And definitely not Superman's first name. Clar is the word.
John, also, you have to go through them and remember if they're
Please
censored
vote
or
or you'll
not.
be in big trouble.
I don't think I have to do that in this one. Or I didn't do it in this one. I don't think I turned on this one. All right, so let's see. Who won? The sticky...
And the winning definition is...
The sticky substance on stairs up to the consuite. Clar.
Well, John, it's telling me I have to do it, so
Oh, okay.
everybody try to be a little clean because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to censor you.
This dictionary entry needs some synonyms to flesh it out. Ew, flesh. Give me another word that could mean the same thing as the definition on your device. Round 2, here we go.
So now you're creating a synonym. For those of you that don't know, it's something that means the same thing. A different word that means the same thing. Is that right? Or similar thing? Similar thing. Look, publicly educated in Florida. So there you go. Zan says she is in, so hope she stays in. I completely missed the scores to call out the scores, but I'm winning, even though I'm not playing. Actually, at the end of the day, aren't we all winners? Think about that for a minute. While this music plays.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. We're all winners.
Lickety-splickety. Just write whatever you
Got my
think
fork
it is.
up.
And you're a
Love
winner
and thunder.
because you're listening and or watching.
Or maybe you really have nothing better to do with your time.
Hush.
Okay,
Let's
Clar,
check
that's
out
sticky
these
substance
baby
on
wordlings.
Stairs,
Aw.
on the stairs up to the con suite, which doesn't exist.
Choose the word that best fits the definition.
Okay, so synonyms could be glock, glook, G-L-O-O-K. Squickiness, S-Q-U-I-C-K-I-N-E-S-S. Splurge, S-P-L-U-R-G, spelled like, or stug. Another synonym for Clar is either glook, squickiness, splurge, or stug. Everyone is voting now.
Come on, vote! What? It takes so long to decide?
I voted. Quit yelling
Who
at me,
hasn't
lady.
voted? Who's not voting? Everybody should vote. Not just here, but in real life.
Aw.
Let's see. Looks like
And the official
Luke.
new synonym is...
Luke.
Sarah Rose is kind of kicking tush right now, by the way.
Is that who's winning?
Yep.
Yeah, Sarah Rose is leading by almost 1,000 points over Lee. And Stan.
In
Steve.
round 3, you will
And
use the
Zan.
word in a sentence.
Or Stan.
This is your
If you
last
put 'em
chance
together,
to add to the dictionarium
scores,
entry,
it's
so make
Stan.
it count. Write a sentence that incorporates the word on your device.
Okay, now we're writing a sentence.
A common
Sarah's
error
very
is to
happy
put the
she's-
period in the middle of the sentence.
Common error is to put a period in the middle. All right. So once again, check out facebook.com/group/American Sci-Fi. Let me double check that. That's what I should have done before. /groups/ There we go.
Okay, actually, watching myself do that on the screen made me a little. I was waving my hands around and it made me a little dizzy.
Did it really?
Yeah. As I said, my brain don't work no more, folks.
The end is near! Hit submit!
Okay, people have written their sentences. And potentially, if you're listening to this on the podcast, you've just come back from what was a very long break between there. Sentences.
Let's survey these sentences.
Help! I'm stuck in the swamp of Glook! Someone calls! Okay, I missed that. Every year I have to buy new shoes after DragonCon because I lose one in the Glook. You know you're on the right path if you encounter some Glook to the con suite. I put my eyeglasses on. I put on my... I'll read it again. One second.
You want to try them down?
Time to vote.
I will. That's what I should really do, is just wait for this to happen, because otherwise I'm trying to... Whatever. I put on my eyeglasses so I could take a Glook around. I love puns. Thank you. Let's see. You know you're on the right path if you encounter some Glook to the con suite. Every year, I have to buy new shoes after DragonCon because I lose one in the Glook. Help! I'm stuck in the swamp of Glook. Someone call Sir Didymus. Didymus. I think I'm supposed to know how to pronounce that, but I don't.
Didymus.
No, it's
Vote, vote, vote. Vote right now.
Didymus.
Didymus. I believe that's a never-ending story reference. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check in my
And the most votes
Nerd
went
card in a
to
minute.
this one.
Steve wins.
Yay!
You know
Steve
you're on the
won
right
that.
path if you get Glook on your shoes. On the way to concert.
I am truly in awe of your genius. Thank you. This word will change the world. And now let's see the winner.
Uh-oh, here's the winner. Sarah Rose wins
Sarah Rose!
1,800 versus 1,100 the next one. And then
With Steve and then
Zan is
Lee.
into.
Come back soon. I just
And
found a
then
new
Zan.
word. It's big and it's wet.
I don't want to know what
All
that meant.
right. Well, that went about as successfully as I could have expected it to go.
Yes. Although it
Congratulations,
seems
Sarah.
to be going fast. Yes. Congratulations, Sarah. Yay. It was so much fun. Actually, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a labyrinth. It was a labyrinth. Oh, I'm
Didymus.
checking it. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
Diddy-
I'm checking in my
yeah.
or turning in my geek card now.
fox.
I apologize.
fox.
So, somebody needs to take over the site and everything because I've got to check out. See you later.
Where are you going? Get your fuzzy butt back here.
Okay, you want to know something horrifying? As I was trying that little bit there,
Mm-hmm.
I pulled my because I got these inner ear monitors.
Uh-huh.
If you notice something missing here is the end cap. It's still in my ear.
That's not good.
That's a little
Good
frightening.
job.
Eh.
Good job, Good job, Bootal.
Let's see if I. Yeah, let's extract it on camera. That's probably the best
That's-
use of everyone's time.
I think that's going to be your wife getting the tweezers out.
Ah, got it.
I don't want
Everyone-
to see it.
everyone calm
Don't
down.
show.
Our
Don't
national
show.
nightmare is
I'm
over.
glad. I'm glad you do still have an ear. Okay. Well, I mean, you could have just kept it in there and then plugged your hearing aid into it too.
It does look like a hearing aid, though. Yeah, you are. right.
We're old. That's the joke
It
I was
probably
making.
it is. Well, technically, it is a hear. It helps me hear.
It does help you hear while we're sitting on this. But thanks for everybody for being on our first one. We're gonna have more
Our third
of
one.
these. Third one. First one.
First of thirds.
First of
What?
thirds. Yeah,
I don't
Go
know
with
what's
that.
going
I like that. But we can't wait to see y'all more. And again, remember, John, put up the stuff at the bottom.
on. What am I supposed to put?
You're
Congratulations,
put- yeah.
Sarah Rose. That
Yay.
one?
No,
Oh.
you're supposed to put up how to get in contact with us.
Oh,
and you're
okay.
supposed to read it
Yeah,
as
you
well.
can call the comment line at 813-321-0884 or email 50 days, that's 50 days, at theuniquegeek.com. 50 days, 50 DAYS, at theuniquegeek.com.
We are also on Facebook.
Somebody
I'm the
told
one
me
that
that's
checks
true.
that.
Yeah.
I'm the one that checks that. So I'll find you. But thank you all for playing, and thanks for everybody for being here. We cannot wait to keep doing this. It's always fun, and we
It's
get to
another year.
see each other.
We're starting.
I mean,
And
this
technically,
is
by the
the-
way, anybody that's live, just be aware you're not at 50 days yet. You still have 4 days until 50 days. So you got at least
3, 4.
34 days till you're going to
1,
start
2, 3,
your
4.
your actual cosplay costume. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So you start your
that'll be
cosplay.
your. Well, that's the one you
Costume-
decide that all of a
costume
sudden
play
you see
costume.
something and you must have cosplay for it immediately. Immediately.
But
I
you know,
can't
it's-
wait.
No
yeah.
one's going to start that. No one actually starts doing anything until 20
Oh
days
no,
out,
no,
right?
they start doing it, but then they decide they can do one more, and I cannot wait to see all the strange new worlds, Renaissance costumes
Oh,
this
that's
year.
true. I haven't watched that yet, but
I'm not spoiling anything saying those are on there. That was a great episode. And wow, can't wait. And yet still 50 days is close. We can't believe it's 50 days. Or as my
Unbelievable.
husband and John's wife call it, the season that John and Lee talk to each other more than their respective spouses.
Sarah points out we really only have 2 days because technically Tuesday starts DragonCon, so there's only 52 days then as we record this.
Stop it! All right.
Anyway,
so
time is
now we're gonna
elastic.
go.
Have a good time. So until next time. I don't remember. Is there an outgoing thing here? I can't quite remember if I have an outgoing one.
You did.
Do I?
You used to. Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is.
But you have to say your in part
Oh.
before you go there.
Okay. So until next time, for Joe, who's been not snapped, possibly snapped in half by a wrestler by now, but not snapped by Thanos.
No.
Until next time, for Joe and Lee, this is John saying peace.
And bye.
Yeah, there is a little bit that I play at the end. Here
I
we go.
told.
This was a production of The Unique Geek. Call our comment line at 8133210TUG. That's 81332108884. Email us at thegeeks@theuniquegeek.com or 50days@theuniquegeek.com. Follow The Unique Geek on Facebook and Twitter. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike license.